Hello. Today I would like to talk about the Wright brothers, Orville and Wilbur, whose groundbreaking work in aviation changed the world forever. They are best known for inventing, building, and flying the first successful powered airplane. Let's know it. The Wright brothers, Orville and Wilbur, are credited with inventing, building, and flying the world's first successful airplane. They were born in the late 19th century in Dayton, Ohio, USA. Wilbur was born on April 16, 1867, and Orville was born on August 19, 1871. They were the sons of Milton Wright, a bishop, and Susan Wright, who encouraged their curiosity and love for mechanical inventions. The brothers had an early interest in engineering and mechanics. Their first major invention was a toy helicopter that sparked their fascination with flight. After completing high school, the Wright brothers worked in various jobs, including running a bicycle sales and repair shop. Their success in the bicycle business allowed them to fund their later aviation experiments. They first began studying flight in the 1890s after reading about the work of other aviation pioneers like Otto Lilienthal. They realized that controlled flight, not just gliding, was the key challenge. The Wright brothers were determined to solve the problem of controlled flight. They used a systematic, scientific approach, testing different ideas and learning from their mistakes. In 1900, they traveled to Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, to begin their first tests with gliders. The area's strong winds and sandy terrain made it an ideal place to experiment. Over the next few years, the Wright brothers built and tested several glider designs. They made incremental improvements, learning more about aerodynamics, control, and stability. In 1903, after years of testing, the Wright brothers designed and built their first powered airplane, the Wright Flyer. It was a biplane with a wingspan of 12.3 meters and a 12-horsepower engine. On December 17, 1903, the Wright brothers made history with the first successful powered, controlled, and sustained flight in Kitty Hawk. Orville was the pilot during the first flight, which lasted 12 seconds and covered a distance of 36.5 meters. Wilbur piloted the fourth flight of the day, which lasted 59 seconds and covered 260 meters. The successful flights demonstrated that powered flight was possible and marked a turning point in aviation history. After their success at Kitty Hawk, the Wright brothers returned to Dayton and began refining their designs. They focused on improving their engines, control systems, and overall aircraft performance. In 1904, they built a new airplane, the Wright Flyer II, which flew successfully for over 5 miles in total. The success of these flights attracted the attention of both the U.S. military and aviation enthusiasts. In 1905, they developed the Wright Flyer III, which was more practical and reliable. It flew for distances of up to 39 kilometers in a single flight, proving that controlled flight was no longer a novelty, but a viable form of transportation. The Wright brothers patented their flying machine in 1906, securing their place in history as the inventors of the first powered airplane. They also established the Wright Company to commercialize their invention. They continued to improve their designs and worked with various governments to demonstrate their airplane's capabilities. In 1908, the Wright brothers made their first public flight demonstrations, attracting significant attention from both the public and military officials. Their flying demonstrations were met with both skepticism and awe. While many questioned the practicality of flight, the Wright brothers' success could not be denied. By 1909, the Wright brothers had made over 200 flights with their airplanes. They continued to develop more advanced aircraft and engines, making steady progress toward making flight a part of everyday life. In addition to their aviation work, the Wright brothers contributed significantly to the development of aviation technology. They improved engine design and introduced methods for better flight control and stability. Throughout their careers, the Wright brothers remained deeply committed to their work. They were focused on achieving practical, reliable flight, rather than seeking fame or recognition. Orville and Wilbur Wright's achievements transformed the world. They proved that controlled, powered flight was possible and laid the foundation for the modern aviation industry. In 1912, after a series of personal and professional challenges, Wilbur passed away from typhoid fever at the age of 45. Orville continued to work in aviation and was instrumental in the development of commercial aviation. Orville sold the Wright Company in 1915 and focused on other aviation ventures. He continued to be involved in aviation research and development until his death in 1948. The legacy of the Wright brothers lives on today in the world of aviation. They are regarded as pioneers, and their success inspired countless others to explore the potential of flight. Their contributions to science and engineering are still felt in the aviation industry, where innovations in design, engines, and flight control continue to be built upon their foundational work. In 1928, the Wright brothers were awarded the Congressional Gold Medal for their contributions to aviation. They are also remembered with numerous monuments and memorials, including the Wright Brothers National Memorial in Kitty Hawk. The Wright brothers' story is one of persistence, ingenuity, and a relentless drive to solve one of humanity's greatest challenges. They are remembered as the fathers of modern aviation. Their achievements in flight revolutionized transportation, warfare, and global communication, changing the world forever. The Wright brothers' legacy continues to inspire engineers, inventors, and dreamers around the world. Today, the Wright brothers' spirit of innovation and exploration remains a symbol of human achievement. The world they changed through their pioneering work in aviation will never forget their contributions.